And so begins the Flaviar Whiskies of the Galaxy, Day 2. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian. Thank you all for being here. And this is the new thing, by the way. There's probably not going to be people here, so I don't have to worry about it as much. And in general, this is the quickest, easiest way for me to do the advent calendar without hurting my brain or my ability to edit videos. So here we are. We got to find day 2. Oh, that was easy. Day 2. This is unedited and unfiltered, as Whiskey Nose might say. Day 2. I know what we got. Ugh. This thing really digs in your neck pretty nicely. Oy. There we go. The vial. Ow. Sharp. Thank you. There we go. Show the camera, Brian. I cheat just slightly, but also because I want to know what I'm in for. Here we are. Day 2. Supposedly. I think it just says whiskey. It's a product of the USA. Now the question is, does it say product of the USA on it because it's a bourbon, or does it say product of the USA because it was packaged in America? Now to me, at a glance, it looks like a bourbon. It just does. Instantly. But, as we know, the fun of this is that I have no idea what it is. So, let's get it on. Not sure what that's from. It's from something. Alright, here we go. This is all the parts that are edited out, by the way. It's just me like putzing around and doing things and being a mess. So we're clear. Here we go. Crack her open. They really fill these things to the brim. That's what I found out from doing this. I've also learned don't let things touch. So when you're pouring, don't do this. Don't let it connect. You have to keep it above it. Because as soon as it's connecting, it gives liquid somewhere else to go that isn't in your glass. Science. Or physics. Or something of that nature. Okay. Color's great on this. Already. I like it more than the last one. Looks a little darker. Let me bring up the charts. Top Dog, cheers. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Pardon me if I'm distracted, but that's kind of the point. I will keep an eye on chat, but if I don't respond immediately, well, because I didn't expect anyone to show up, really. To be perfectly honest. Where's the thing? I got to change that. There we go. Ugh, and all that other stuff's in the way. Forgot about that. So let's hide the hype cup and hide the monthly goal for the moment. There we go. They're still there. You just can't see them. It's magic. So we got... This leans a little bit over here. It's a little more orange, almost reddish. I like it. I like this one a little better. As for the appearance, color here is, I have to say amber. That looks amber to me. Clarity, looks clear to me. I don't see anything in there. I'm still waiting for the day when I get one and it's not clear. And I imagine it would probably be a Scotch. Maybe not. Maybe something else pop up. And no sediments. And the viscosity is actually pretty good. I don't know it's going to show up very well on the live camera stream, but you can see them there a little bit. Actually, nice. This is 46%. I cheated. I checked. Well, I didn't really cheat. It says right on the vial, so I count that as info I'd like to know. And really, you should know how much proof is in something before you drink it. That just feels like a thing one should know in general. Ouch. I may have eaten some peanut chicken ramen noodles thing earlier, so I don't expect my palate to be on point tonight. But that's all right. It's one of the 2 or 3 things I ate today. There we go. A little water. That's another thing you don't see if I'm doing a video. I take water frequently. All right, begin nosing technique. Oh, that was loud. Begin nosing technique. Oh, what the heck was that? I said peanuts. I'm getting a clean glass smell as well, which is the bane of my existence, pretty much. I can't be certain if this is a bourbon anymore. This is a very peculiar nose. I don't know what to call this. And again, of course, I'm getting the goddamn clean glass smell. On the plus side, I do have a clean glass. On the negative side, it smells like a clean glass. So that's a problem. What in tarnation? What in holy hell? This is the only part I worry about where I'm just nosing for 5 minutes. My usual recording video times are about 40 minutes. And I then compress it into 15 minutes or less. Oy. Let's see. Alright. It doesn't smell as weird now. It still doesn't smell like a bourbon. My mind is leaning towards it being some kind of American malt. Because it just doesn't smell like what I expect. It's a little weird. There's something different about it. Now, I'm going to find out this is some kind of regular bourbon I've never had before, in all likelihood. We'll see. I got the book in front of me. It's all ready to go, so don't worry about that. I think I just put it up that way. Oh, and for the moment, I can bring everything else back. This is going to be fun to try and figure out. There we go. I'm probably fooling myself into thinking there's a malt. Because it's just not bourbon smell. Not bourbon nose. No, you not. So I'm very peculiar. Now, this is Whiskey of the Galaxy. I'm keeping that in mind, where I've been set up for a bourbon yesterday, technically. And now I'm set up for this one, and it looks like a bourbon. That's going to throw me for a loop. Just in general, the color looks bourbon colored. It doesn't look like a Scotch. It doesn't look like an Irish. Hold on. I just realized something. I have something called Nika from the Barrel. I'll show you. I can't guarantee this is Japanese whiskey, but that popped into my head just now. Since... and also Japanese whiskey, by the way. As you can tell, the colors seem a little similar. And this does not smell like what I'm used to with freaking bourbon. It's really thrown me off completely. Which I was hoping it would, kind of. Not really, a little bit. It's okay. God, how does my voice get that loud all of a sudden? That's weird. Alright. I don't even know how to begin describing this nose. This is, of course, day 2. I have no idea what it is. There's a slight sweetness. There's a little bit of... I said the word peanut because I had some kind of peanut noodle thing for dinner/lunch. Dinner, I suppose. So that's in my head. I feel like there's still some kind of peanut butter residue on my tongue, as gross as that sounds. But my initial impression of this was a peanut of some sort, which I don't get. Like, that's not... A lot of people get peanutty or nutty notes on whiskeys and bourbons in particular. I never get that. I always get the caramel, the sweetness, brown sugar, that sort of thing. I always go for the sweeter side of things, not peanut. And this made me think of some kind of peanut initially. So I think I psyched myself out. What in the heck? I'm going to do some kind of, the very popular thing to do around this time of year are fireplace videos where they just drink whiskey and stare at you. All I'm going to do is nose whiskey and stare at the camera. Say nothing. It's not bad. It's not a good idea. If you can hear some yelling, that's probably the lady next door being a psychopath, just so we're clear. It's almost a cocoa. Like some kind of, I don't want to say what you do to make hot cocoa. Some kind of cocoa flavor, like a cocoa. I've only heard of these, and I don't know why my mind went there. There's something called cocoa nibs. It's a thing that's made when, it's a byproduct, I suppose, of when they make chocolate. Cocoa nibs come out of it. That's what I'm picturing. I have no idea what they smell like, but that's what came to mind. I'm honestly stumped. There is a type of citrus. I want to say orange citrus, so I will. Orange citrus. Wow. And I'll say it, I feel like there's a malt. I don't know why I think it's a malt, since it doesn't seem like a single malt scotch or anything. It's just got this weird. It's reminding me of Chattanooga in a way. Like some of the Chattanooga products we have are very malt heavy, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. I'm not a huge fan of malted whiskeys. I've tried a few. I haven't quite found one I like, but I know there are some Chattanooga samples that I have that are pretty good. Specifically, I'm thinking of one that was. It was like that wasn't peach, apricot brandy finish. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that as a malted thing finished in something else. That was fun. But yeah, it seems like a malt. Weird. All right, let's get on to the phase two because I'm not even keeping track of time. I probably should, but I'm not. The idea is this is supposed to be a short stream. Haha. Nose. Excuse me. At least those don't get in the way of all this nonsense, so I don't have to move it. Okay, the intensity on this. 2. I wanted to say 3, but 2 seems more appropriate. Age. I wouldn't be surprised if this was kind of useful. There's something similar to yesterday's video when it's something about the alcohol. I don't know how to describe it very well. I can't say, well, it smells a little like vodka because that's like that doesn't no. But I can say if you've ever had, I don't want to call it White Dog. What is it actually supposed to be called? It's called Fresh Spirit. I don't know if that's what it's called, but when you're making whiskey, the initial spirit run is what it smells like to me. Because it's just alcohol. It's very heavy alcohol. But no, it's a green note. That's what it is. It's like the green sap when you break a young tree branch kind of thing. That weird green note is something that I equate with something younger. So we'll say that, younger. Cliff Smith, good evening. Welcome to the chaos. No one can see my face. Welcome, sir. We're doing a hack and slash tasting. New make, thank you. See? Immediately someone shows up and knows more than me, but also I can remember that. Barrel. Oh, man, barrel. Wow. Sorry. Look at that. Isn't that a great color? I want to say new oak because I still feel as if this is a bourbon or at least an American whiskey, but I perplexed myself by saying it might be a Japanese whiskey, and I don't know if they use used barrels like Scotch do, or... And it seems like a malt. That's the other thing that's throwing me off. And the other thing about the age, this could be moderate simply because of the color. Oops, sorry. Keep forgetting I have to look at what... I do this a lot when recording where I just kind of start to lean into this thing. Suddenly I forget. And then my face is suddenly hidden. But there we go. All right, we'll say age is moderate, and we'll say the barrel... I'll say new oak. Let's see, just because it looks like a bourbon, I'll say new oak. Yeah, this is really old, yeah. Oh, the grain on this? I'm convinced it's a malt. I've befuddled myself to make myself think it's some kind of malt. Do I think it's a Scotch? No. But it doesn't smell like it's a bourbon. I'm really thrown off by this. I think I've had a couple If I were to guess, I'd say a malted American something product, but I really the flavor has thrown me off already. I was hoping I'd get a few in a row where it's like Irish, Scotch, maybe even a Japanese, but day two, like here's something you've never had before. Good luck. Oh. There's no smoke on this one. There's spices. As far as spices go, not a heck of a lot is jumping out at me. I would say leather, or at the very least, uh, almost tobacco. Really, it's this weird thing. I don't even know. Mr. Miyagi trick, wax on, wax off. That's the other problem. It's not going to tell me what the mash bill is at the end. I'd have to find that out for myself. I think. I don't think it's in the book. This is the book. The book has all the answers. Sweet. Bourbon. Hello, welcome. This doesn't smell very sweet at all. There's a sweetness to it, but not what I'm accustomed to. I did get some kind of cocoa chocolate initially. Again, this is all the stuff I would edit out when I'm just quietly sitting here doing nothing except smelling the whiskey or nosing the whiskey. Sorry, nosing. And while I've said I might do these daily at 7 p.m., there's absolutely zero guarantee I will do that at all. I'm going to do it when I can. Oh, that one. Oh, hold on. I don't know if that's a good idea. I thought I was just gonna use the dropper, but I don't want to contaminate it. So I'll just do the old drip drop. Is it out of sync? Oh, weird. Yeah, that's not a bourbon smell at all. Just there. It's convincing me more that it's a malt. There's a slight mint to it. That's odd. This is one of the weirder things I've done today. Is I'm going to smell my hands. Yeah, I'm getting more and more convinced it's some kind of weird American malt. Or possibly some kind of peculiar Japanese whiskey, but again, day two, it's already thrown me off. It's great. That's odd. I had a sink? Oh no. Why would it be doing that? Hold on. Ooh. I don't want to have issues. Strange. Oh. Hang on. I don't think that would fix anything. 1, 2, 3. Oh. It's probably me. If it's happening to both of you, it's probably me. But I don't know how to fix that at all. But do try a refresh. That might help. I did have one thing open that I shouldn't have. Talking about Burger King. Thank you for that donation. If this is still out of sync. What was that last one? Oh, co-op. Thank you. Shit. I mean, it's on my end. But I don't know how to fix it. Which sucks because it says I have an excellent connection. Well, day 2 is going over swimmingly. Wonder. Stream settings. It's all fine. So it just happened. True. Stream is healthy. Stream status is excellent. Maybe if I do this. I don't think that did anything. Well, lip reading for me would be awful anyway. I have a mustache in the way. Co-op's having a good time. That's good. Whoa. I'm not that loud, microphone. Jesus. What's frustrating is nothing is implying anything's wrong on my end. We will survive, just keep going. Yeah, but the video, it's gonna look terrible. Or sound terrible. Shush. Phone. James Morgan, we are experiencing technical difficulties, but I don't know how to fix it at all. Shush. Phone. James Morgan, we are experiencing technical difficulties, but I don't know how to fix it at all. Shush. Phone. James Morgan, we are experiencing technical difficulties, but I don't know how to fix it at all. Shush. Phone. I don't know if it did anything. We'll find out. Well, I can't tell. Silage. It's the only way. This is going to be a stream in technical difficulties, I suppose. Offset. Oh. All right. Tell me if it starts to get where it's supposed to be. Oh. How'd I do that? It's still good. Sorry, I was looking at something else. That's weird. If it starts happening again, I have a fix, at least. Yeah, it still smells weird, by the way. Talk, damn it! Speak, monkey, speak! No, it's not good? I did something, so I don't know if that fixed it. Or if it made it worse. Put it back! Put it back! Cool running low. Good to go. God, it's weird. Why did it do that? Undo whatever the hell you just did. See, there's also a delay in me saying chat, which doesn't help. There's a delay in the broadcast. Today on technical difficulties with OBS. They are. But I am changing things on the fly. And it's not hard. But I will see it. You'll see a delay of what I'm saying right now. So I will start counting down until I see what you type. Yeah. I think the problem might be with YouTube. That's another one I don't know, Cliff. Bourbon for bacon, hello. I just got an error from YouTube. It says it's not receiving enough video. How is it not receiving? I have this, it's videoing right now. Oh, the joys of doing live streams. This is where I should have done a video. Those don't go out of sync unless I want them to. I don't remember where I was. Again, this is supposed to be quick. Whoops. What do you want me to do, thing? Whoa. I still have that on, don't I? It didn't go bad. I've put everything back to 0, but I'm also getting an error from YouTube itself. There we go. What? Error, stream is healthy. Mother. Which is it? Oh, I'm having a good time. I'm just... I hate when something goes wrong and I don't know what it is. It drives me nuts. What it could do... It wouldn't help. There's a delay in me seeing myself, so it wouldn't let me know if there's a delay in the chat, in the voice. No. Haven't finished the nosing. All right, let's finish the nosing first. Where was I? Sweet? I said chocolate. There's nothing particularly floral about it. If I knew more about wine, I'd say there's some kind of weird thing going on, but I still don't know. Fruit. I believe I said some kind of orange stuff. Which is strange. Orange citrus. Sulfur? No, sulfur and peat there isn't. It's very earthy. Like it's definitely a not a sweet smell. A little bit of sweetness. But hay or forest floor. Maybe even mulch. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't show up in highlighted. If things go back to being normal, do tell. I also don't know if this is something that started at the beginning or not. Or if YouTube's having a mental breakdown, which it seems to be. Because it keeps going from good connection to error. Oh my goodness. Bourbon Baller, hello. We're learning that when I go live at 7 p.m. on, what day is it? Thursday, YouTube has a mental breakdown. Which isn't surprising, because I'm here. Get to the fun part, Brian, the part where you drink it. If you just got a booster, I don't know if that would be a good idea. Alright. I have no idea if the voice is synced up again. I will assume it isn't until someone tells me otherwise. But, onto the palate. Well, didn't taste like a malt. Tasted like a bourbon. Yeah. Thank you for the donations, by the way. I saw those. That was right before everything went to chaos. I feel like I'm doing an old movie. Or I feel like there should be text at the bottom. What does that mean, YouTube? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. What is it? James Morgan? I don't know. That is what the Advent calendar is about. I have absolutely zero idea what's in this glass, other than it is a whiskey that is 46%. That's all I know. I really don't know what could be causing an issue. Because I've been using OBS just fine for many streams now. So my question is YouTube doing something weird? Zedboot, hello. Welcome. Yes, we have no idea what this is. You know what? Let's see. I live next door to a witch. Serious issues that need attention. Yes. What are the issues? You're not telling me. Open widget? I know what that... Alright, 5 minutes ago it said the connection is poor. It still says it's poor. But why? Why would it be poor? I haven't done anything. Alright, I'm just going to press on. Since I don't know how to fix it. Oops. Keep that down. I almost opened the booklet. Don't want to do that. Settings really isn't going to help you now. Streaming. Everything looks fine as far as I can tell. Uh-huh. Alright, I just have to keep going, because I don't know what's wrong and I don't know how to fix it anyway. So, we're at 4% here, that's nice. Let's do the hold on the tongue bit. Bourbon is pretty good. It is actually pretty good. It's just the nose is so odd initially. I don't know what this will do, and if it breaks everything, well, I can just start over. Did that work? Excellent connection. I'm just going to wait until I see the actual reaction from myself there. Oh, the delay on the video for me is so weird. But it's always like that, so. Connection is excellent now. I don't know what to do. The taste... It's oak forward, it's a little sweet, a little bit of caramel, so that's leaning towards bourbons again. A little spicy, a little dry. Mouth feels okay. Oh my god, Zenbu's looking awkward more, so you mad, man. The taste is good. But I don't know if it's something I would enjoy as a sipper. I'll have a little more. It's okay. It's a bit spicy. Almost cinnamon. Actually, it's very bad. A decent amount of spice on there. It's reminding me of gingerbread. Or ginger snaps. but it was. I also have to hope that reset of the stream did something. No data. What? What? No, it says I'm live. Am I still alive is the question. And is the audio still janky? We're good? Okay. I did the old stop and start. Turn it off and turn it on again. Alright, good. Thank you. There's still a delay in chat. The connection's fine. The voice, the audio seems like it's good again, but that was weird. I still don't know what the hell happened there. Anyway, this is good as far as the palate goes. Yeah, initial spice. That's nice. The Godzilla stream was kind of cool. Well, I mean, I'm happy with getting over the rough patches early because I have to do this for many more times this month. So if we can get past all the weird, strange things that can happen for a live stream, that'd be great. Just do it now. Yeah. Spicy and sweet. That's all I can really tell you. There's part of me is wondering if there's any rye in this now. Yes, Sugar Kitty. It's a bit weird tonight. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was me or YouTube, but something went wonky for a bit. As of now, it looks fine, but I have no idea if the audio goes weird, and I wouldn't really know how to fix it easily. The joys of streaming without StreamYard, because that works all the time. Every time I used it, it was fine. Moving on, I'm getting distracted, as always. Let's go to the palate. Phase 2. Boom. There we go. The flavor on this, I would say, is... Damn it. This one's... It only gives me so many options. And it is a little sweet. And I think I'll say bitter. It's more dry. You know, it's like sweet and then dry and a little spicy. That's not the flavor, though. The initial taste is mildly sweet, but also spicy right after that. The proof is 2. The body... Oh, God, body's a weird one. I'll give it a 3, actually. It's nice. It's got a nice body, although I'm still not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean. I prefer the word texture. It is... I suppose round. Round feels like the best thing to say. Kind of light and round. It's not watered down. It doesn't feel watery. It has a decent texture. It's not creamy, though, so I'll go with round. I feel like the best thing. I will say round. Balance. The only element that really dominates out of this is the spice note. And the finish, as I'm going on to next, is a bit dry. And it lasts for, let's say, 4. 4. This is the rough part because I don't leave it alone for very long to experience the complete finish. But as I'm talking, yeah, all right. Now I'm only getting back to what my tongue should feel like, so we'll say 4 on that one. Complexity, I'll give it a 3. The taste of it, the palate in general, isn't overly complicated. It's, spicy, sweet, dry, the usual kind of things I'll get out of bourbon. If this is a bourbon, still don't know what the hell it is. But 3 seems pretty good just because of the weirdness of it. Like, the initial nose was so, peculiar. That made it a little more complicated. as far as what it is, overall. The palate's fairly simple. The nose is really bizarre. Like, I have no idea how this nose and this palate have linked together somehow. But we're going to find out. I'm trying to keep these streams short, but I'm doing a bad job. But then again, random technical difficulties will do that. Hello, watch. What are you doing? There we go. All right, here we go with... Why am I looking at my phone? Finding out what it is. What did I do last time? I don't remember what I did for the video. First, we turn this off. Palette off. There we go. Now I go to the center a little more. Hello. Hi, how are you? Oh, I have the wrong things. I wanted to change those to snowflakes, but I forgot. Whoops. All right, we're finding out what day 2 is. So here we go. I got to get ready to scan the thing since that's a lot easier to read in general. Page this. I don't want to accidentally look at the wrong thing, so I'll just... Oh, come on, just intro. Give me a break. Alright, day 1. Just one page, please. Day 2. Oh! Oh! Okay. Alright. That makes a little more sense. Why it didn't seem right at all. Oh, that's a nice... Ooh. Interesting tasting notes. Hold on, I'm going to scan the QR code because I found out early on that it is just more complicated for me to try and show you every single little thing that's on this little booklet because they space it out to make it look, interesting. But in this case, it's very annoying to try to show to a camera. And so far, no one knows what it is except me. Isn't that strange? There's that word again. God damn it. I got that one. I didn't get... Oh, ha! Cool. Alright, here we go. Oop, that is not... Alright. Boop. Doink. Are you ready? Are you ready to find out what this is? Because I was very surprised. I've never had this before. And I did kind of explain why it was a bit weird and why I couldn't quite nail down what it was. Where I couldn't figure out if it was a malt or a bourbon. Well, it's because it's a rye. Catoctin Creek. Come on, focus, you son of a bitch. Catoctin Creek. Will you just... There we go. Roundstone Distillers Edition Rye. 46%. 6.4 out of 10 stars. Add to cart. No. No. $40. Oh, there's one of those weird things again. It's a ram's head. I will show you what it says for tasting notes. Here we go. This requires 2 hands to focus properly. I really didn't get much fruit on here. Come on. Do the thing, camera. You have one job. Just one. All you have to do is focus on the right thing. And since this is right in front of you, I would assume you understand that is what I want you to focus on, but you just hate me today, in this very moment. Remember when I said this was supposed to be easier? Well, apparently it isn't. There we go. God damn. Strawberry, fruit, marmalade, rancio, which is probably what I was getting with that weird nutty note early on. Cinnamon, I said cinnamon. I said caramel. Ginger, I like that one. Pepper, and honey is what they say. They don't have any real rye tasting notes in there usually, like eucalyptus or that kind of thing. But it's enjoyable. It does not taste like any rye I've ever had in my life. Thus far. So there's that. I will tell you a little bit about it, because that's the thing I do for the videos. So get ready for me to talk at you in a very, very fancy way. A perfect 46% ABV version of the multi-award-winning Roundstone Rye. Never had Roundstone. Uh-oh, did it start doing it again, James? Because it might. Connection's still good. Becky and Scott Harris founded Catoctin Creek Distillery in 2009 in the backwoods of Purcellville, Virginia. Oh, it's from Virginia. Scott worked in software, and Becky was a chemical engineer. Well, that's quite the mix. It was Becky's passions for the fermentation and distillation process that brought this couple out of corporate America into the liquor cabinet. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Cliff. From their little distillery by the creek, they produce a range of 10 spirits, including rye, whiskey, brandy, gin, and a handful of other drams. Wow. Wow. Details. Category. Rye. Country. United States. Region. Virginia. They're really trying to mess with me by throwing a couple things at me. It's like bourbon from Wyoming. Second one, rye from Virginia. Enjoy. Distillery Catoctin Creek. Catoctin Creek style rye whiskey, 46%. La la la. Tasting notes. Appearance and color, they said burnished copper. I will accept that. I thought it was amber because that was the option in front of me. Catoctin Creek. Thank you, Cliff. The nose, or the aroma. Listen to the nose. God damn it. Give me so many options. The aroma is fruit forward with tartness, strawberry, and marmalade, along with cinnamon, rancio, and spiced honey. I didn't get fruit on this at all. It was just a weird, funky adventure. I thought it was a malt. I do like they said strawberry. I don't smell a lot of strawberries in general, but I can see that. Okay, James. I have to figure out exactly what rancio is to me, since I got a weird nutty note initially. I don't know, Sugar Kitty. Rancio is the new word. Man, they really talked themselves up a little bit. And the mouth feels exceptional with a flavor profile that follows the nose and adds caramel, ginger, and a spike of black pepper. It was peppery, as I was saying. Ginger, though? I like ginger. I didn't get ginger. The finish, this is long, balanced, lightly sweet, and warm. No, it's dry. It's a dry finish, and it lasts forever. Ugh. Well, there we go. Done. And within 52 minutes, no problem. Longest single video thing I've ever done because of technical difficulties. But that's all right. I would like to leave these to half an hour to 45 minutes, but considering what was going on with technical problems, that wasn't an option this time. And I am never going to know what exactly went wrong. But I do know I'm going to Google, what the freaking heck happened with YouTube just a half an hour ago. But maybe it's me. I don't know. Could have been my connection. Could have been their connection. Blah. I do know I tried the old turn it off and turn it on again, and that seemed to work. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. It just gets a little sketchy because I don't want to end the stream. I just want to stop streaming momentarily. Yeah. Right. That word itself just throws me off right away. Immediately. But it's enjoyable. It's still so weird that this is a rye. I've not had a rye like this ever. I would have, if someone said, "What is this?" I would have, early on. If you, the beginning of the video, if you want to go back and watch it at some point, I thought it was an American malt. I thought it was Japanese whiskey. I was debating if it was a bourbon at all. Turns out it's a rye, so I was wrong on all counts. But this is not like rye I've ever had before. So they have that going for them. Maybe Adriana would like to try it. No, she doesn't like redness. Yeah, Sugar Kitty, I would agree. It's kind of the only recent thing I can compare it to, as far as the experience, not exactly the palate or taster's nose, was Cliff. What was the one? I want to say Garrison Brothers. That is definitely wrong. There is another distillery. I don't remember if it's in Virginia, but it's two brothers of some sort, and they made this 3-pot still thing. Why does